Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Bird flu's got me bird blue, as you can see with my typo. But of course, we're talking about the bird flu restrictions put in place across England and Scotland on January 25th, 2025. People are going to have to bring their birds indoors. They're talking about the rocketing egg prices. Man, if you get a dozen for $7, I'll let you know this if it makes you feel any better, England. Out here in Washington State, man, $7 would be a great price. It's more like $10 at the store near my house right now. It's been that way for over a month. But look at it, you guys. They say the first case of bird flu was confirmed in the UK on November 22nd. Fateful day, poor JFK. From November 22nd to the restrictions going in place January 25th was a span of 65 days. And remember, the first death here in the U.S. from bird flu, they said was somebody over age 65. That was how they phrased it. It's like, can we just get the age of death over 65? But again, you learn Gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. You see through the ritualism. You remember the big scam that went on worldwide that ended 2019? Really got wild with the WHO declaring it a scandemic on March 11th, 2020. Remember that one? With the 65s all over it, where the World Economic Forum simulated the scandemic October 18th, 2019, the day the military World Games began in Wuhan, China. Remember how they simulated that 65 million people died over the course of 18 months? And the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation partnered up to help run that simulation, and they ran it 65 days from Melinda's birthday. And then the scandemic went down in 2020, the year that Bill Gates turned 65, and the billion other 65 things that went on with the scandemic that we documented. I wrote a book about. Most people didn't read it. Number Games, 9/11 to Coronavirus. There's probably about 50 copies of it floating around in the UK. Should be about 5 million. Should be one for every person on that island. But anyway. You just learn the Gematria, you just see through the rituals. On the 65th day of having a case of cooties, or this is the new cooties, this is the booties, the bird flu. On the 65th day, they got to put the restrictions in place. And of course, United Kingdom equals 65 as well. Notice when you write out England and Scotland, that's how they're phrasing it. England and Scotland got the restrictions. England and Scotland, 65. And just in case you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers of the English language. 4 base ciphers. The alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and both orders with numerology applied. Notice how England and Scotland also equates to 97. Of course, the word death equals 97, but 97 is the 25th prime number. Bird flu restrictions also equals 97. And I told you at the beginning of the year, watch for the 97-25 pattern because you know it's going to be all over. Next thing you know, LA was burning up on the 97th day of the mayor's age. And of course, fire also equals 25. But this is how these people work. And that's how you can see that it's ritualism and it's contrived and it's done purposefully for agenda. Again, they know how to scare people out of their rights and liberties. And just to show you the reporting over here, the first bird flu death, the person was over 65. First case with the death was in Louisiana. It was reported on the 6th day of the first month, the day before LA caught on fire by the numbers. But you can see where Louisiana and pandemic also fit in, and over 65, and a reminder what they did with Event 201, where 65 million died 65 days from Melinda's birthday. Again, bird flu is also 45. It's 2025, which has a square root of 45. There's 45s all over the news this year as well. Started off with a bang with a New Orleans shooting, and then a shooting in New York on New Year's Day, and an explosion at Trump Tower after the Trumpet Town tragedy. Never in New Orleans. It's named after Louis Armstrong, the trumpeter. But yeah, that first bird flu death was 56 days after the Superior General's birthday, and of course that was the number all over the scandemic. Every which way you looked, Boris Johnson in the hospital at age 56. Who can forget it? Bad barbershop brothers. The scandemic declared 56 years after Trump's Jesuit education began. Who could forget it? Tell you what, all the people who never knew about it. That's who. It's too bad so few know about this knowledge, because it does reveal all, every single day, from the UK to across the world. Remember, I mean, we're talking about English and the Jesuits and the Catholic Church. At the end of the 16th century, the Catholic Church implemented the Gregorian calendar and standardized the English language with the 26-letter alphabet, and this code is used worldwide because English is taught worldwide. They're the colonizers. They're the conquerors. That's why over here we're speaking English, even though the early citizens of the United States of America wanted to speak German. But yeah, you think this stuff's a coincidence every day. You're that special brand of stupid the cabal helped create. And that's why they get away with this shit, because people are so dumb. Don't be a dummy. Don't get the bird blue. Till next time, True Seeker.